Hey guys, and welcome. So, you purchased Endless Income Academy. Now what? Okay, that's what we're going to talk about right now. And the reason this video is first is because, guys, there's a lot going on here, and there's a lot of things you can learn, and there's a lot of things you can do. But what I find is that there's so many things that people might get confused as to what they should do right away. Okay, so that's what I'm going to walk you through on this video, and you should be watching this video first. Definitely, please watch it. Don't skip it. Don't skip on to other things because you might just become confused, and that'll become really clear here in just a moment. Okay, all right. So ultimately, what do you want to do? You want to start here where it says, watch this first. Walk through all the steps. Don't skip the steps. Check out the bonus income streams. If you want them, cool. If you don't want them, that's fine too. It's not a requirement. It's just an option to add to your income streams. Okay, and then step 4, set up payment. Set up your Stripe account, because when you get commissions, I will not be able to pay you. We will not be able to pay you if you don't have your Stripe account set up, okay? Very important to do so. Very, very, very important to do so before you do step 5 and take the back office tour, because I think that's where people get a little confused sometimes, is jump over here. These are your links. This is your opt-in page. If you don't know what that is, that's where you have people go and they put in their name and email, and you collect an email address. And by the way, we send out the emails on your behalf to all of those people so that you don't have to. Now you can, obviously, right? They will collect in your account up here under leads. This is just a, see, my referrals and my leads. They'll collect right here. But make sure that you understand what this is. This is the opt-in page. This is the landing page. This skips the opt-in page, does not collect a name and email, okay? You don't need to worry about that too much right away. We'll explain more. But jump up here, join our Facebook group, okay? And if you are building block 3, just inquire with any of us, and you can join the mastermind, okay? And that is on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific. Currently, there's talk about maybe changing it around a little bit more, but it seems to be a popular vote that people would like it to stay at that time. All right. Okay, so start getting familiar with the community. Come over here, jump in, join our Facebook group. As I said, if you're building block 3, join the mastermind, and then attend the mastermind. They're very good. We put a lot of effort into them to make sure that people are learning. Okay, kind of learn as you earn. So now, what next? Go on ahead with step 5. Take the back office tour. But the big thing I want you to understand, guys, and see in this video, you don't want to feel like you're drinking from a fire hose. So trying to learn all the things at one time, 1, isn't necessary, and 2, it's not very helpful because it's just too much information too fast. So if you want to get a fast start, here's what you do. Everything I've recommended so far. Then jump up here to resources. Once you go through these steps and you understand these pieces and you've done these things and you've got these set up, you've joined the Facebook group and the mastermind if you're building block 3, and you should be in the mastermind. Then come up here to resources, okay? And what you're going to want to do is start if you don't have one, right? A Facebook profile is fine. A Facebook page, if you want to. If you don't want to right away, that's fine too. An Instagram, a TikTok, those things are very simple to get started, and I highly recommend doing so. Then if you want to get started right away, before you jump into some of these training videos over here, you can start grabbing things, right? Facebook posts and other things, and you can start posting those things, because that's what's going to get you traction faster, is actually using the content we've provided you. If you want to create content, or you already create content, that's fantastic. You want to start creating content in and around EIA, that's fantastic. A lot of this stuff will give you ideas on doing just that. I want to point out a few things here. This is all content here. My workspace is something that you're going to want to go ahead and fill out. If you're part of building block 3. And then the AI engagement request form is something that you're going to want to click on and get filled out so that we can get all the AI set up for you and everything, okay? So I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit, but I'm just pointing out the things that you really want to focus on, okay? If you need to watch this video again, please do so. Because ultimately, guys, what I don't want you to do is, see where it says log into the app here? When you log into this app, you have access to so many things. You can start building funnels if you want to. You can start building websites if you want to. That's cool, but if you don't know exactly what you're doing yet, I highly do not recommend it, okay? There is some training we've got coming forward that will show you how to set up the auto poster for content and all that. Very cool. I don't recommend that you have to worry about that right away, though. The first steps are the first steps, honestly, to get started. And just keep yourself, let's just say, sane, right? Because there's a lot of stuff. Believe me, when you get into that app, there is so many different options that you can do. We do have training videos on those things up here under resources. where it says Training Center. I wouldn't start with that day 1, day 2, maybe not even day 3 or 4, to be honest. Just get set up, get the flow, get in the community, and get used to what you actually need to do to get traction. Because here's what I can tell you. Building more things is completely unnecessary when you have so many things at your disposal to get you going, right? To get money flowing. So that's what I highly recommend you do. I can't emphasize it any more than that. I guess I could say it again, but I don't know what the point would be. So jump in here, go through these steps. Facebook group, the mastermind, if you're in building block 3, your links are here. So you can start posting those links in your posts, and then be a part of the community, and you will learn really quickly. All the training up here. I highly recommend going through these things and taking them into account for what they're worth to you, and then take it slow. Maybe the first week, just do those things that I just mentioned, okay? And if you go to click on, there's been a little confusion, which I'm not entirely sure why, because it says right on it. If you're in building block 1 and you're not building block 2, and you go to click on premium social content. So this won't open if you're in building block 1 and not building block 2. I want to show you guys just so you understand, if you are in building block 1, what kind of what you're missing, basically. Right here. Okay, so there are pre-made reels, literally, and all you've got to do is take them and post them, right? There are a lot of them, and we're adding more. I'm about to dump 100 more on there. And the reason that's important is John and myself have made these reels, and we've proven them to work. They are what we use. You can post them on your socials. That's the cool part about it, is we're not guessing if they work. We're not guessing if people like the message. We know they do. That's why they're here, okay? So all that being said, I think that's really simple. And if that sounds too simple to you and you're more, techie, cool. But if you're not, and you don't want that feeling that you just got too much too fast, then don't. You don't have to. We're not going anywhere. We're right here. We're here to help. If you have any questions, please do feel free, of course, to reach out to us. But don't get caught up in things that don't really matter that much to start with, okay? The important part is that you get in, you learn this dashboard, how it works, where your things are. And these videos that you're going to step through will show you that. It'll show you all of that. And then from there, what I want you to do is just get down a consistency of taking the things we've provided you and posting them, because that's what's going to start pushing you through the algorithms, okay? So Facebook, YouTube would be awesome. You want to start a YouTube channel? Please do so. Start posting the content that we've given you. TikTok and Instagram, okay? And whatever else you want to do. You want to start posting in other places, that's fine too. But those 4 I highly recommend, okay? Highly, highly, highly recommend. If you need help getting started on how to start those channels, that's not a problem. Just reach out and we can certainly lend a hand with that, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to shut up now because it's really probably more than I intended to say when I started this video, but I just want it simplified for people so you understand that you don't have to jump into the app and start building stuff. It doesn't need to be complicated. We've made it as simple as possible to just grab the things and post them. Please just do that, and your life will be a lot simpler, and you can learn and earn. All right? All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.